Good evening, Virgos. Time now is 11:02 p.m. And if it's your first time here, subscribe, hit notification bell so you know we're going live. Take what resonate, leave the rest. Don't force it. General reading, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Nothing up whether you may have Virgo placements. Okay. Cross watchers, you're welcome to join. All right. Keep it classy. Shout out to the moderators as they come in. Okay. So, Virgo, the energy. All right. The message for you when it comes to July 14th through July 20th, 2025. Your message for you, Virgo, is to just keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? Keep it sweet and simple. Don't beat around the bush. Say what's on your mind. You know what I'm saying? It's like speak how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Put the cards on the table. If what's up, Des, what's going on? So the message is, say what's on your mind, speak how you really feel, don't stutter, don't bite your tongue, put the cards out on the table and just let it be where it is. You feel me? If you don't feel like being F with, then say that. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? The weather might be hot, sticky. You don't want nobody in your face right now. It's not that time. And so, I don't know, Virgos, we could be sometime ish. And so, it's like, for some of you, not everybody, take what resonate, okay? So, and flip it if need be, because what I'm getting here is when it comes to a situation, somebody is like feeling dumped or used because they're getting crumbs, they're feeling breadcrumbed, a lack of communication, not talking, not committed, stuck in the past, not being yourself, or fear being touched. There could be some disagreements because of age issues. Somebody could be older or younger. There could be some judgment, too quick to count somebody out, how somebody feels, give them a second chance. Some of you give up on that whole love ish long time ago. Somebody could be comparing their new person to their ex, or comparing ex to a, I don't know, a new person or something like that. Some of you could be saying, well, there ain't no good ones. Everybody's pretty much the same. You're tired of the same old, same old. Some of you, there could be a fear of, being hurt. Some of you could be feeling a little bit down, depressed, neglecting yourself. I don't know. Feeling lonely. And it's like some of you stay in bad relationships, or you deal with it or put up with being in bad relationships because there's a fear of being alone. I don't see that for Virgo. I don't understand where that's coming from. For some, it's saying love is not the answer, or some of you are not looking for love right now because you're trying to work on yourself. When it comes to being self sufficient and independent and responsible, you're more so focused on stability, and you don't have time for mind games and BS. And somebody could be feeling as though you're making up excuses and you're just acting antisocial, that you need to get out and mix and mingle, that you have too many reasons for why not. And then there's somebody else who feels like they're only in it for one reason because they only want the X. You know what I'm saying? They want the SEX, the sex, okay? And Virgo, when it comes to you, you like, nah, you ain't really trying, you're not feeling it because you don't want nobody coming to you bringing you no sort of STD, and you don't trust this person because you don't know where they've been. And for others, there's a fear of falling for somebody too soon. Falling for somebody too soon. Um, you know, being a breadwinner, carrying the weight, doing, putting forth the effort, but the other person hasn't been putting forth the effort. They're not doing their part. And then somebody else could be having issues because in the past they dealt with abuse situations, whether somebody was abusing you verbally, mentally, emotionally, physically, and you just don't have time for it. And so you pretty much shut the door. Somebody's feeling destroyed and damaged and broken. And it could be some abandonment issues, some rejection issues. Yeah, somebody definitely broke you down and ruined your self esteem. And then for others, lust is not love. Well, definitely, definitely, that's a strong message for you, Virgo. And that's coming out. Lust is not love. Passion isn't the same as lasting love. Don't get sucked in just by good sex. And so again, that's another reason why you're just not interested in it. You know what I'm saying? Again, you're trying to work on yourself. Okay, and so somebody can view you as being a bit critical, criticizing your partner is driving them away, focus on their good qualities. But then it can also be that somebody, Virgo, you're feeling as though somebody is pushing beer. They're pushing the beer, they're picking and poking. And somebody's getting on somebody's nerves, or somebody just wants somebody to leave them the hell alone and stop getting on their nerves, stressing them out. And then there could be some insecurities. It's saying work on building your confidence and feeling safe in a relationship. When it comes to fixing somebody, don't leave them alone because you can't change a grown person who's already, they set in their ways. The time has come for you to start loving yourself and let yourself heal so you can open again. I just feel like Virgo, it's just not the time, for the most part, it's just not the time. You don't feel like being F with right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't. Okay, and that's the sign right there. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel like being F with. Like I said, it could be, it's hot, it's sticky. You don't want nobody in your face right now. This is not the time. For Virgos. And see, when somebody's picking and poking and they just in your face and they're getting on your nerves, and it's like, oh my God, I wish this person would just leave me alone, especially if you're dealing with somebody who's clingy, Virgo, and it's like you don't want to hurt this person's feelings, but they won't go away, they won't leave you the hell alone. And, then they might slip out and say something wrong, and then you might snap, and then when you snap, they can't handle it, you know? Yeah, Virgo, it's like when you do tell the truth, when you do speak your mind, people feel like you stepping on their toes and they feel like you're hurting them or you being disrespectful and rude and brutal. And you're not trying to come across brutal, you're just being honest. You know what I'm saying? If you tell somebody to leave you alone, that means leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? Don't knock on my door, don't blow up my phone. If I turn my phone off, that means leave me the fuck alone. If I don't answer my door and I tell you to get the fuck away from my door and you keep on knocking, chances are something's gonna happen and you're gonna end up going off and you're gonna snap. You know what I'm saying? It's like going to work and you having a bad day. You know what I'm saying? You don't really feel like being bothered. You go to work, you clock on the job, you do your job, but you just want to get that shift over with and go home. You don't want to be F with. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's say you go to work and you got some static and somebody's picking and poking, and then you snap and you spaz out after you done told people, look, leave you alone. This ain't the day. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the day. Fall back, fall back. And so it's like when you warn somebody and they don't take, you know what I'm saying? They don't like proceed what you're saying, and then you spaz out on them. They looking at you like, what in the world? And you like, I done told you already. You know what I'm saying? Like, what part don't you understand? Like, yo, like, back up. You know what I'm saying? I told you to fall back up, but you keep on trying. And then I went off on you. Now your feelings is hurt. That's how somebody's feeling, Virgo. That's the energy that I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it ain't time, bro. It ain't time, all right? I may come back with a part two, but that's the energy I'm feeling right now, Virgo. Okay, that you just don't really feel like being bothered right now. You not with the shits, and you don't tell people you're not with it. You're not with it. You're not with it. They don't understand, and I don't know. It's like you trying. You're not wanting to step on nobody's toes. But it's like when a person get up in your face and then you get them out your face, and then they feelings, and it's like if you can't, you know what I mean? If you can't handle it, don't come fucking with me, because you don't know what you might get. So be careful. Use caution. Don't just don't feel froggy because Virgo's not the one right now. You know what I'm saying? That's where the energy is at for the time. It might switch up. I don't know. Give it another day or two. Then Virgo might have a you know what I'm saying, a change of heart. Who knows? What's today? Today's Sunday. Come back. I don't know. Come back maybe Thursday, Friday, you know what I mean? Later on in the week. It might be a little something different. But right now, the vibe is it's early in the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Virgo, yeah, don't f with Virgo right now. You know what I'm saying? Come back, maybe Thursday. Maybe, but don't count on that, right? Because if Virgo don't feel like being bothered with you, then chances are, if Virgo ain't really feeling you right now, Virgo might not be feeling you come Thursday, Friday either. I'm just saying, Virgos can be picky. Some of y'all are saying beggars can't be, I don't know, choose wisely. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, birds. I don't know. We'll have to come back, okay? We have to come back. I don't know. Maybe I gotta pour myself a glass of wine or something. I don't know. It might be something in the air. I don't know. We'll come back. We'll come back. I'll give you a part two and extend it. But right now, that's what I'm kind of feeling right now, birds. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it is what it is. I don't know. We'll see where it go with the you know. I know it was a full moon of what Aquarius or something like that earlier. We'll see. We'll see how I don't know, maybe something in the air. But when Virgo tells you to leave enough alone and back up, that's what Virgo means. When Virgo tells you like, yo, back up, pause, you know what I'm saying? Fall back, step off, don't harass me, don't get on my nerves, don't poke the beer. When I tell you back up, and if you don't, then all hell's gonna break loose and Virgo's gonna snap on you. Plain and simple. I don't know what else to say, you guys. That's the energy that I'm feeling right now for Virgos at this time. So, like, feel free to get in the comment section. Let me know. Let me know. That's what I'm getting right here. Des, what you think, Des? That sounds about right. Is that the energy? Is that where Virgos is at right now, Des? It sounds about right. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? That's where the energy is right now for my Virgs. You said sound about right. You said that's the energy. That's the energy. I'm just checking. I'm just checking. I'm checking the energy. I'm checking the vibe. That's it. I'm gonna come back with a part two. But like, yeah, that's where we at. You feel me? I'm gonna come back though. We'll see. I'll come back and give y'all a steady part two. That's where we at though for right now, right? So much love to my Virgo. Shout out.